U.S. government just shut down. Again. But what does that mean for you, me, and the country? In this video, we're breaking down the latest on the 2025 shutdown, why it's happening, and what might come next. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, do it now so we can continue bringing you in-depth coverage of breaking stories worldwide. On October 1st, the United States officially entered a shutdown. Put simply, the federal government ran out of money to operate because politicians failed to reach an agreement on the budget. Republicans insist on a clean budget, while Democrats aim to protect health programs like Obamacare and reverse cuts to Medicaid. It may sound like bureaucratic jargon, but the consequences are very real. More than 2 million federal employees are affected. Of those, around 800,000 are sent home without pay, while others, such as military personnel, security agents, and air traffic controllers, must continue working, but without getting paid. Other areas come to a halt. New passports are frozen, housing loans suspended, food and drug inspections halted, and museums and national parks close or operate without sufficient staff. Each week of shutdown costs the U.S. economy about 0.1% of its GDP. And while some of that is recovered later, the immediate damage is real. Delays, tighter inflation, and millions of families facing uncertainty. And this is nothing new. Since 1980, the United States has faced 14 shutdowns. Some lasted only a few hours, others a few days. But in 2018 came the longest in history. 35 days in which airports, courts, and federal agencies lived through chaos. So, what could happen next? At Languages Unlimited, we have analyzed the situation. And here's where it gets interesting. Most experts think this shutdown won't last long, maybe a week or two. There's a good chance, around 70%. They'll strike a deal by mid-October, maybe extending funding with some compromises, like temporary health care protections or extra border security cash. But if hardliners on either side dig in, we could be stuck until November, like that 35-day shutdown in 2019. Worst case, air travel gets messier, food safety checks slow down, and the economy takes a hit. President Trump's even talking about firing thousands of federal workers to drain the swamp, which could shake things up big time. At Languages Unlimited, we want to share our reflection. As a company dedicated to building bridges between cultures and languages, we view with concern how the absence of real dialogue leads to gridlocks that affect millions of people. We believe that mutual understanding and open negotiation are key, not only in translation, but also in politics. Because in the end, language matters. It can divide, but it can also open paths toward solutions. Now, some big questions remain. Will Congress figure it out? Or are we in for a long haul? Will this shutdown be just another stumble in U.S. political history? Or are we witnessing the beginning of a deeper crisis that could impact not only that country, but the global economy as well? Leave us your opinion in the comments, and we'll see you in the next analysis.